Sometimes you just gotta go bar down.
Krull, top titty 2x4 to end the game. That was nice.
Bardown Beauties.
That's the sexy part of the game, is it not? The plays and the goals and the...
Yeah, that's what you guys like. I mean, it is great.
And now, a new episode of Bardown Beauties with Jessi Pierce and Kirsten Krull. In need of custom merch, SotaStick has you covered. That's right. Whether it's jerseys, tees, hats, you can go to SotaStick.com with your need for custom merch and they can get it done. Hey, and while you're there, you might as well peruse, shop. They've got fleece, they've got hoodies, they've got mugs, they've got socks, and of course, your favorite tees and hats, all custom by SotaStick. They're our favorite here at Bardown Beauties. They're the Minnesota Wild's favorite with their collabs. You've got P-Dub collabs, you've got Dinkytown collabs, basically anything you need or want here to represent your state, your sports, SotaStick has. Don't forget to smash Bardown Beauties at checkout for 15% off all purchases at SotaStick.com. Hello, everybody. It is award season here at Bardown Beauties. I am your MC and host, Jessi Pierce. She is also co-hosting with me, Kirsten Krull. Bravo. Thank you. First of all, welcome everybody to our third annual Bardown Beauties Awards, Kirsten.
Yes, exciting time, exciting off-season arrangements everyone looks forward to.
Exactly. We came up with some of these awards, very special awards that we put a lot of thought and effort into. And by that, I mean, ChatGPT really came through with some cleverness, frankly. I just feeling good about this year's award show and to share our award winnies with winners.
You're enticing AI to take all of our jobs, acknowledging that.
I think as adults, we need to acknowledge that there's sometimes where they can be very good when you're feeling less creative, when you've had a long weekend of 4th of July activities, right? Maybe the creative juices aren't flowing. So then you just lean on a friend like ChatGPT, but we added our own mix into it as well. Without further ado, let's start off with our first award. Kirsten, why don't you kick us off?
The cleanest locker stall. Oh, sorry. I was waiting for I was trying to do like a dramatic pause and then you didn't react. You just were like looking for me to keep going.
No, the dramatic pause was good. This was
Thank
good.
you. Okay,
Yeah,
so I'm gonna do that again.
Let's try it again.
Cleanest locker stall. And the award goes to Jonas Brodin. Jonas Brodin. Organized, likes to play defense with a minimalist style.
That's so true. I can vouch for that. I wouldn't say that there are any messy locker stalls per se. Not that I've noticed. Most guys are very good at throwing their tape. Plus, the trainers and staff come through and clean things up. But I agree. I think Joe Bro, good job, deserves that. I think it's an award that he'll be very appreciative of, right?
Absolutely. I mean, who doesn't like to be called cleanly?
Exactly. It's important. It's important. And he seems like he's clean shaven too. So really, just cleanliness exudes from Jonas Brodin.
You're so right. I agree.
Our next award, this one goes to Hockey IQ so high that it is suspicious. And our winner is Mr. Brock Faber. I mean, did he read the whole playbook or is he just built differently? Brock Faber, highest hockey IQ.
Built Ford Tough, but that's a man that's actually built Ford Tough, not the Colorado Avalanche built different.
It's funny. As soon as I put in just built different, I was like, all I can think of is Ford Tough now.
Yep.
Every time.
Honestly.
He is built different. It's incredible. It's incredible to watch what Brock Faber has achieved in his 2 seasons here with the Minnesota Wild. Going to grow on that. And hockey IQ, man. Don't downplay the smarts on the ice. It's a necessary.
You can't.
No.
This one, it's just evident. No explanation needed, but I will still give you an explanation. Most dramatic on bench reactions. And the Academy presents the award to Marcus Foligno. Never said a calm word in his life. And I mean, yeah, look on the bench during games. Man wears his emotions on his sleeve. Or his sweater, if you will.
So much emotion. Constantly. Like good, bad, indifferent. There's not... Yeah, you've never seen him calm, right? Like there's always just a high hype man energy. He's for sure the the most energetic in the room, I think.
I will say I've never seen him calm on the ice in the locker room. I mean, there's obviously like when he's with his kids. I don't want people to get that misconstrued.
Sure. And, time and place, right? Like he could be
Absolutely.
a calm dude when he needs to. I don't imagine he's causing a ruckus at somber moments by any stretch. But
Absolutely not. I just needed to clarify for some people. Some people need that.
it's true. We talk to every level of audience. So if people need the very straightforward black and white version, we're not saying that he's always high energy.
Yes.
Yes, congrats, Marcus. Last year's Beaut award winner, in fact. So congrats to, I think, maybe he was 2 years ago. He was the inaugural one, I think. I think last year was Brock.
I think it was Brock last year.
You're right.
Yeah, he was the inaugural.
He was. Well deserved. So this next one, it's a little less exciting for the award winner, but it has to be said. It's called the Where's Waldo Disappearance Award, which is given to a top 6 forward who ghosted for the longest. And I'm sorry to admit there was some stiff competition out there for this award winner. And the Where's Waldo Disappearance Award goes to Gustav Nyquist. Now, possibly a little unfair to name him because he didn't come until after the trade deadline, but you probably didn't even know he came after the trade deadline because you didn't see him do much of anything. Much like, where's Waldo? Where'd he go? We can't find him. Don't know where he is. This could also be named the Ghost Award, whatever you may have, but I don't apologize for him being the winner.
Well, with ghosting, Halloween is the next holiday after 4th of July, so boo.
That's true.
Boo. Yeah, maybe Winnipeg will be fresh start.
Yeah.
Maybe. Anyways, let's go back to something that is exciting. The One Man Highlight Reel Award. This one, no introduction, no explanation, but we will give you one because that's what we're here for. And unattested. The One Man Highlight Reel Award goes to Kirill Kaprizov, the player who single-handedly carried the vibes and the team.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. No question. Number 97. Still not signed to an extension for the Minnesota Wild. But that's okay. We're not worrying about it. It's fine. Everything will be okay. The fact that it still boggles my mind that he was still leading the team for so long when he only played 41 games this year in points. Eventually that fell, but incredible.
He would have won the Hart. He would have.
I think so. Do you think he can come back and be that guy next year?
I do.
Yeah.
I really do.
I do too. I'm excited to see it. Our next one, also one that was not contested at all, the Glue Guy Energy Award for the man who brought the locker room chirps, dad jokes, pranks, fun. Again, similar to Marcus Foligno, high energy almost all the time. Our winner of the Glue Guy Energy Award is Marc-Andre Fleury. I mean, duh.
He's glue.
He's the glue. He's everything.
And he's probably putting glue on people's skates, like behind the scenes.
This is true. Like easily some of his prank. Like the crazy thing is, like, I need him to write a book about all the pranks that never made its way into the media reports or stories, right? Like the ones that never got leaked out. Even just the little ones. Like he did the little things to people all the time, to coaches from visiting teams and whatnot that he knew. Like just the little things, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I would agree. Maybe we'll get some behind the scenes when Face Off returns to the Amazon Prime series, because I know he's in it.
That's true. Ooh, does that mean we're gonna maybe be in it?
Probably not.
Okay. Well,
probably not.
One can dream. I will say, did you see that five teams were inquiring for Marc-Andre Fleury?
I did see that.
And like willing to pay him a hefty penny.
And he said no.
And he said no, which is good for him. Family man first, glue guy, but also glue guy at home, you know?
Absolutely. Yeah, I think this was the extra season that he kind of retracted his doubts a little bit this past year. He's done. Man was done.
Man is done. But definitely a glue guy that will be well missed in the locker room. You know, the Minnesota, I was talking about this with somebody, the Wild are the only team that didn't really like stab him in the back. In Chicago, too, I guess, technically. Like, Vegas and Pittsburgh done him dirty. Not us Minnesota Wild people.
I would say Vegas, more notably, Pete DeBoer. It always comes back to Pete DeBoer and his hatred for goaltenders on his own team. And Chicago. Chicago did him pretty dirty too.
Did they though? Because they let him leave. Like, you know, you can
They
go
let him leave, but just I don't know the way he was kind of treated there for how long was he even there for?
just like a year. It was a blip.
Not even he didn't even last
Didn't
a
even
full
do the
season.
year. No, just a little.
Because I
blip.
think we got him that season before the trade deadline.
That makes sense.
Yeah. This one. This one is also an interesting one. The Oops All Turnovers Award goes to somebody who is no longer with us, but we thank you for your efforts. Declan Chisholm. Thought he was working at a bakery with all those giveaways. There's 83.
They're 83, which is not the most on the team, but I think it's ranks like third on the squad. And yeah, Declan Chisholm no longer a member of the Minnesota Wild. And yeah, that's too bad, I guess. He didn't play a lot toward the end anyway. He looked good in a
No.
suit. You know, he was up in the press box. But yeah,
Washington will be a fresh start.
Washington will be a fresh start. Exactly. And I don't think they're going to sign that guy that they got back in exchange.
Probably not.
Probably not. Do you like turnovers? Like the food?
I've never had one. What is that?
It's like a filled, like, I like them. They've got like a like cherry filling or raspberry filling. They're kind of like a little pie almost, but not quite.
Oh,
Like, but they're a flaky crust. Just a
I
fun
probably
thing.
wouldn't like it.
No,
No, I don't
not
think
a
so.
fan. Well,
I'm not a big filling person.
I so you're not a pie person.
No,
Oh,
not particularly.
love me some pies. This next one, we're going back to being nice. The Grit Per 60 Lifetime Achievement Award. And there is going to be an honorable mention because I personally had a tough time deciding between the two. You can agree with me, maybe, Kirsten. But this is presented to the guy who was born to block shots, eat pucks, and chirp relentlessly. The Grit Per 60 Lifetime Achievement Award goes to Jake Middleton. I did give an honorable mention to Ryan Hartman, namely because during the playoffs, that dude was blocking shots left and right, eating pucks. And Hartsey obviously has a lot of that grit as well, but I felt Jake moved up a little bit. You know, I think he, in my mind, is the number one winner for this Grit Per 60 Lifetime Achievement Award.
Yeah, I would say so. Especially this season, I feel like he just went to a next level. So I would agree. No notes.
No notes. Congrats, Jake Middleton.
This is another one that makes me very happy. This next award is the Coldest on Ice Stare. That award goes to, and I believe this is the second year in a row he's won something along these lines, Joel Eriksson Ek.
No doubt.
Stoic, judging, so simple, it's perfect, and most likely to be punched in the face by an opposing team member. It's beautiful.
Punchable face. It
Punchable
is.
face.
It's a look. It's just a look. Like, it's not even, he doesn't even do anything with his eyes, or there's not a facial expression to it. It's just a look.
I agree, and I love it. I love it.
We're here for it. We're all here for it. Going back to a little bit of cheeky fun. The guy on the ice you didn't expect to score, but did award. Now it's for that rare goal that made fans go, oh, or it only happened when it was -20 out, Mercury was in retrograde, or when I personally called this person out. There is also an honorable mention, but the winner goes to Yakov Trenin. Now, again, because it didn't happen very often, and I think we would all be very surprised when he would go down and score a beautiful goal. We are hoping to see more of that this year. I am putting, again, clean slate for everybody, including Trenin. We're excited to see what he can bring to the squad. My honorable mention would go to John Merrill, because I think there were more than one or two occasions where I was like, oh, yeah, that's just your standard John Merrill goal, because nobody expects it to happen.
I think that's fair.
Yeah. So,
I have found myself a little surprised, but pleasantly surprised.
yeah.
Whenever it happens.
Yeah, it's a good thing. They're making a contribution, right? It's just, again, a little cheeky fun. We don't hate these
cheeky
people.
fun.
Just a little cheeky fun.
Little cheeky fun. Speaking of cheeky fun, maybe not. I don't know. I tried to transition. There's no cheeky fun about this one. It's just, it makes everybody smile and the vibes stay high. This one is the Krull the Thrill and Nothing Else award. Krull Kaprizov. That's it. No notes.
No notes. Every game.
Pass to Krull and hope that, not even hope, just know something good's going to happen. or really cool play to watch.
Yeah, exactly. Honorable mention to the entire team for recognizing that Krull is the guy that you get the puck to, right?
Correct.
So, honorable Krull the Thrill. I like that. It's my favorite award. With that, Kirsten, it's time for our Beaut of the Year. Are you ready?
I'm born
Please,
ready.
let's get the envelopes ready. Huge major award again. Past winners include Marcus Foligno, Brock Faber. I think this one should come to no surprise of anybody. This year's 2025 Beaut of the Year is Marc-Andre Fleury.
The crowd goes wild.
I just want him to practice his induction speech into the Hall of Fame. He's a first balloter.
Absolutely.
Sure.
Absolutely.
No question. I love it. It's so good. And that is this year's Bardown Beauties Awards. Thank you to the Academy for helping us do none of this. Thank you to the ChatGPT, in fact, for helping us do some of this. Before we let you go, Kirsten, I want to get your thoughts on free agency thus far. Again, been very quiet for the Minnesota Wild. Not a great pool to choose from. You do add Tarasenko into the mix, and Cal Peterson technically is that depth goalie signing that we saw. He's on a one-way for low. I don't hate it. It's boring, yes, but I don't disagree with what's transpired so far.
Yeah, I agree. I think the Wild have done the most with what makes sense this offseason. I mean, any of the players that were available, would have ended up drastically overpaying for. And also, I don't know if they would even necessarily have fit the Wild's needs. You look at some of the signings, I'm not necessarily surprised by any of them. Don't necessarily love any of. No, I take that back. The only one that really surprised me was Brock Besser re-signing in Vancouver for what was it, a 7 by 7.5?
7 by 7.5, I think. Right.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
That one surprised me. And then part of me too, seeing moves Colorado has made this offseason. Again, nothing crazy, but I kind of feel like they're accumulating these big names such as Brent Burns, and it's giving Nashville Predators.
A little bit, right?
So I don't know.
The other problem is the West, and namely the Central, isn't getting any easier. Taves, obviously, to Winnipeg, as well as you mentioned Brent Burns now in Colorado. I didn't realize, like, I knew Brent Burns was old, but it's only him and Corey Perry from his draft class still playing, which was a 2003 draft class, which is kind of crazy.
But also Jonathan Taves, I don't know. I mean, we know what he did in Chicago, but that's still, this is going to be a year he has to prove himself. Going 2 years without playing an NHL game, it's going to be a long haul back still.
It'll be interesting. I think you're right. Like, Taves is obviously a guy with elite skill, and I don't think it's going to take him much to get in, but that's a long time off. And you're older now, and it's just, I don't think he would come back if he didn't think he was going to be able to play to the level that he's comfortable with. But still, it just seems it'll be interesting. I'm very curious to see. Nikolai Ehlers, obviously no longer in Winnipeg, goes to Carolina. We do this every year, Kirsten, similar to Nashville. We look at Carolina. Carolina looks really freaking good again heading into next year.
They get Keandre Miller.
Yes.
I don't know. But also, I'm just sitting by anxiously awaiting Vegas to get hit by tampering with Mitch Marner literally in the press conference sitting there vocally admitting when he was at Four Nations, he was talking to other Vegas players asking about like the living conditions, him and his wife, all of these things. And I'm like, that makes you look really bad as far as if you're a Toronto fan. Toronto fans, admittedly, I can assume felt like he wasn't all in, which was already kind of assumed. But now in a press conference for your introduction in Vegas, not only are you admitting that you were asking about Vegas at Four Nations and what things were like, but it doesn't help the tampering allegations.
Well, I love Toronto's move there by saying that we are going to investigate tampering if he signs with you free agency. So instead, you're going to accept the trade and we're going to do it this way. Like, brilliant move on Toronto's part, I guess. It also seems so childish. Like, oh, you're going to take my toy, so I'm going to go tattle on you ahead of time, even when you haven't taken it yet. Like, whatever. And Toronto didn't, like, the Toronto fans were not nice to Mitch Marner. All right. It's going to be.
They weren't nice to Mitch Marner.
Mitch Marner, Jack Eichel, Mark Stone. Like, okay, that's going to be terrifying. I don't like it.
I don't like Vegas, period.
It's going to be tough. It's going to be very, very tough. But we'll see what happens, I guess. Are you surprised there haven't been any offer sheets? Namely, Marco Rossi hasn't been offer sheeted. That situation continues to drag out with no resolve. Again, him as an RFA doesn't get the arbitration option, but there's been no offer sheets for anybody.
It surprises me, but it doesn't. I don't know. It's still early on.
For the dramatics, I like the offer sheeting, right? Like I do. And Bill Guerin did say, actually, you know what? I have the audio. Here's what Bill Guerin said about offer sheets for Marco Rossi.
I'm not concerned. Listen, we're prepared. We will match, and it's not an issue with us. I think when you've seen them in the past that been successful, maybe the teams weren't fully prepared for it, but yeah, we are prepared for it. We'd rather make a deal with Marco. Look, I've said it before. Like, we like Marco. He had a very good year for us. He's a good hockey player. But we have a structure in our pay that we have him slotted in at a certain level, and that's just the way we're doing our business. This is nothing personal. We want him back, and we'll hopefully get to a resolution sooner than later.
I feel like that's also Bill Guerin being like tempting somebody to offer sheet Marco. Like, oh, we'll match it and we're prepared to do whatever we need, blah, blah, blah. Like, it kind of feels like that's him baiting somebody into doing it.
I don't know.
I don't know what he's doing sometimes. I don't know how this Marco Rossi situation is going to resolve itself. I know we don't want to talk about it anymore. I don't know. Do you think he would hold out?
Yes.
I do too. Do you know the crazy thing is that Bill Guerin knows his agent very well. Like, his agent actually fought for him on the PA side when he went to arbitration and got him the salary that he wanted.
It's full circle.
Full circle, baby. I love it. Do you anticipate Bill Guerin doing anything more this offseason? Obviously, Krull's extension and the Marco situation, but do you foresee him doing anything via trade or another free agency signing, or do you think he's done?
I feel like he'll do something via trade.
Yeah. Do you think Tarasenko is going to be back in a good capacity, or do you think those days are done? The St. Louis Blues days are done.
It's hard to say because Matt Zuccarello came back and had a career revival in Minnesota.
Oh, you know what? That's a really, really good point.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I considered that. And so this is what I want to see in my lines, if you will. I want to see Tarasenko with Krull. I understand people are like, oh, no, we want Zuccarello with Krull. I want to see how the two Russians do together. Plus, we saw what Krull did for Zuccarello, as you just noted, Kirsten.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see Tarasenko with him.
I wouldn't be surprised if it happens.
Just to start. If it doesn't work, then change it. I'm not married to it, but I think just to at least see. And I think, and I guess we'll talk about deep pairings now too before we go. How do you feel about Jonas Brodin not starting the season?
I was annoyed when he was going to play in Four Nations, and I said that. I said this doesn't make sense when he hasn't played for us due to injury. Well, the back surgery and out to start the year. I'm annoyed, but happy he did what he needed to do to get it fixed in the off season. But I'm just annoyed. I'm just annoyed with how it's all transpired.
It's concerning. Like, that was going to be an award I was going to put up there, but I felt it was a little too mean. Like, the guy that spent more time in a suit in the press box than on the ice, Jonas Brodin, was nominated for such an award because of injury this year. It's not going to get better. So would you put Brodin as your fourth pair? Like, my pairings would be Middleton and Faber, Juracek and Brodin, and Bouillon and Spurge.
You just said you'd have Brodin as fourth pair?
I mean, I'm sorry, the second pair. Second pair is what I meant. But it doesn't matter. I guess he won't start anyway.
Yeah.
It feels weird to put Jared Spurgeon as a third pair, doesn't it?
It does, but now we have options at defense, which we haven't really had before.
We got options. Z Bouillon coming in. Chatted with him at development camp. His goal this summer is to put on some weight. which will be good for him. He's very excited to come in. I loved his attitude. Speaking of attitude, too, going back to Tarasenko, I really like Tarasenko's attitude coming into this. Now, granted, it's easy to say the right things via Zoom, but I really, really enjoyed the fact that he was like, I'll play wherever, I will play whatever role, because he's not coming in like Minnesota has had in the past where he's expecting to be that top 6 role. Like, I think Nyquist, that was the problem, is they put him in that top 6 role, refusing to move him anywhere else. Marcus Johansson, refusing to move him out of the top 6. Like, you need to have a guy that, if they're not playing well, needs to get demoted into the bottom situations.
Mm-hmm.
That's
I
all
agree.
I'm saying. That's all
I
I'm
don't know.
saying. Just making sure Billy knows. Yeah, but that's gonna do it again for us this week. Shout out to you all. Shout out to Talk North, SotaStick. You guys are the best. Rate, share, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. We'll have more content for you in 2 weeks, per usual. And until then, enjoy the summer. What's been your favorite thing about the summer so far, Kirsten?
Just being on the water, being able to take the dog for long walks, just being outside, getting to read outside. It's been nice.
It's been so nice. We love it. Shout out. Shout out.
It's
to
almost
the
county
summer.
fair season. I live for county fair
I know
season.
you do. We should go to one together.
Yeah, please. They're
Let's
coming
pick
up
one.
this month.
I like Washington. I mean, I'm biased because Washington County's out here, but I'll go to one. I'll pick one, and I'm there.
Dakota County,
Dakota County. Okay. Okay, we can do that.
Farmtown.
One that has like cash. I went to Chisago County one time, and that one was a hootenanny. Let me tell you,
I believe it.
Was an experience. I liked it. All right, let us know what fairs you're going to. Let us know what you think of the awards. If you have your own awards, certainly drop those in the comments below. And we'll catch you in 2 weeks. Bye.